What exactly is domestic minor sexual trafficking, or DMST, and how prevalent is it in the U.S. and particularly here in the Valley?
Well, it's actually very, very prevalent here in the Valley. In the beginning, about 10 years ago, most of these stories were about children being trafficked to the United States from Mexico, from Asia, from Eastern European countries. And it's been in the last 4 or 5 years that people begin to realize that this is an American problem that's right here in Phoenix. And more than 100,000 children and teens are trafficked every year right here in the United States. And those are the ones that they know about. It can be estimated that every 2 minutes, 2 children are trafficked for sex.
Wow.
Which is really phenomenal.
Explain the purpose of the Do You Know Lacey billboard campaign, which is part of your program.
We partnered with Shared Hope International last fall, and Shared Hope International is a nonprofit organization that works with rescuing children and women from prostitution. And they also are very involved in working with local groups on providing training in how to recognize when a trafficking situation is occurring, and on working to educate people about legislation that can take place. It's the legislation that can bring a stop to all of this. So the Do You Know Lacey campaign was really about raising awareness about this whole domestic minor sex trafficking issue and making people aware about who the Johns are. And by the way, Phil, Johns come from all walks of life, from the boardroom to the junkie on the street. And these are typically middle-class men who have this awareness that they think they're entitled to take advantage of a young girl. And the scary part is most of these young girls have no choice in the matter. They're recruited in, and they are threatened that if they go to the authorities, the pimps will go to their families and do injury to their families. So it's a very scary situation.
It's terrible.